Yo, what is up, Sex Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be talking about all Black Ops 3 Double Pack-a-Punch special abilities or effects, whatever they're called, I'm not quite sure. So let's go ahead and get this shit started. So in this video, we're just going to be discussing all the effects and what they're good for and if they're even worth getting in all honesty. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Blast Furnace. Now when this game first came out, I wasn't a huge fan of Blast Furnace, I just don't know why, I just really wasn't. But as I start to play more and more zombies, I kind of see why Blast Furnace is really helpful. So what Blast Furnace does is when you shoot a zombie, it's going to explode, and all nearby zombies that get caught in that red fire that you see on the zombies are going to die in like the next 3 seconds. They don't die instantaneously, it's going to take some time for them to die, but they will die. Now the way you're going to want to use this is you're going to get all the zombies in a big ball. You really don't want them to get in a straight line because then it's not going to work as well. You want to get them in a huge group. Because if you watch the footage that you're seeing right now of my round 50 run, if they're in a straight line, it's just not going to work. You want to get them all balled up together in one big group. And all you have to do is just shoot a zombie, preferably one in the middle so it kind of spreads out evenly, and it's going to be able to take out an entire train of 24. Now again, this is not instantaneous, and it's only going to work if they're all balled up together and not in like a big straight line or spread out. Because if you're trying to camp or hold out a spot, this one is probably not the one you're going to want to get. This one is actually used for taking out an entire train of 24 right away, so that way you really don't have to waste ammo like on a trap or a wonder weapon or anything. That's what this one is used for, is taking out a huge group of zombies, not instantaneously, but just a huge group of zombies. So if you're trying to camp, this one's not going to be the one for you. The next one we're going to be discussing is Deadwire. Now Deadwire, in my opinion, is definitely one of the worst. I absolutely cannot stand Deadwire. Basically what this does is when you shoot a zombie, it's going to electrocute that zombie, and any nearby zombies are also going to get electrocuted. Now again, this one is not instantaneous, and this one doesn't even work half the time. This one probably, in my opinion, has one of the least amount of reoccurrences, or least amount of possibilities to happen. Not really sure what the proper wording for that would be. But this one really doesn't occur to me that often, and when it does, it really doesn't work. So as you can see, I tried to use it on a whole horde of zombies, didn't really do much. At most, it's probably killed 5 to 6 zombies. I think this is like the Wonderwolf. The Wonderwolf and the Giant is really poopy, it doesn't really work half the time. I think Deadwire literally acts the same way. It's like, hey, sometimes I want to work, sometimes I don't. It almost got me cornered up here just because it didn't really want to work. Honestly, this gun saved me. Deadwire did not save me, it was this gun and its power. So Deadwire, I would just honestly stay away from. It's not that useful, and all the other ones are just so much better. So Deadwire, in my opinion, is definitely the worst, so just kind of stay far away from that one. Alright, up next is going to be Thunderwall. Now, Thunderwall is like the Thunder Gun, basically. Any zombie that gets shot with it is going to get blown away. Now, this one I have yet to actually use on a train of 24. I just can't get it to happen. But one thing you should keep in mind when using this, it's not going to be like the Thunder Gun to where all zombies in your path are just going to get blown back. When you shoot a zombie, whatever zombie you get shot when it's activated, all zombies from that one and behind it are going to get blown back. So if you're shooting at a huge group of 24 and you happen to hit one in the middle or the back, those front ones aren't going to get blown back. And that can sometimes be a nuisance to where if you're about to get cornered or you're about to get trapped in by a bunch of zombies and you're shooting at them trying to get away and just hoping Thunderwall activates, if you hit one of those zombies in the back when it actually wants to activate, it's not really going to do much. So if you want to use this one, make sure you aim at the front zombie, and even then, you're really not going to kill that many. Maybe like half the horde, if that. This one, in my opinion, is definitely one of the worst ones. The only way I can see that this one is helpful is if you're about to get cornered by like a couple zombies, maybe like 5 zombies, and maybe Thunderwall just like, hey, let's activate right now. And you're really lucky, you might be able to get out of that corner. But Thunderwall, for like training up zombies and using them to kill a whole horde, not really that helpful. But if you want to camp, on the other hand, this is probably definitely one of the ones you're going to want for camping, because when you're camping, you're basically just going to get like a non-stop thread of zombies, and they're not going to come in like an entire group of 24. You're going to get like 3 zombies running at you real quick, then 5, then 4. Like, they're not going to be coming in at you like in one single train. You're going to have these periodic breaks. So you're going to have like 5 zombies come at you, and then you'll only get like a second or 2 to recharge. Then you'll get another set of 5 zombies or something like that. So this one will be really good for camping. That's what I would use it for. So if you want to get a whole group up there, just go camp somewhere. Maybe you might want to use this one. This one would probably be really helpful if you want to go camp somewhere. Alright, the next one we're going to be looking at is Turned. Now, Turned is definitely one of my favorites. This one is just all around, I would probably say, good at everything. If you want to camp, this one is definitely helpful for camping. If you want to round up all the zombies and use like that, this one is definitely good for that one. If you want to round up all the zombies and use it to kill an entire horde, it can do that. Now, what Turn does is basically turns a zombie into your ally, and that zombie is like fucking Superman. He's the Superman of zombies. He's going to kill any zombie that comes in its path. And the thing that I just love about Turn is it happens so frequently. Like, I'll shoot a zombie, he'll get turned, and then as soon as that zombie is gone or my turned ally is dead, the next zombie I shoot immediately turns into my ally. So Turn just happens so frequently, you can just kill so many zombies. And this guy is so powerful. He'll go from one zombie to another, and he'll block up zombies. He'll act like a monkey bomb sometimes, to where zombies will be like, oh, fuck the guy with the gun. Let's get this asshole over here. Let's go after this guy. Turned is really powerful, and it's good for camping. It's good for training up zombies. Now the only thing that I don't like about it is it's not instantaneous. This guy's not going to be able to kill that zombie instantly. He's going to take him about a second or two for him to actually kill that zombie and then move on to a different one. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're using this. If you're about to get into a pickle, this might not be the one to get you out of it. It might work if the guy acts like a monkey bomb, but you know, I wouldn't really rely on it too much. But if you want to kill an entire train, or if you're running some cycle around somewhere, you might want to shoot a zombie, have an ally, you know, run around, do whatever you gotta do, and that guy's just going to take out all the zombies behind you. Now he'll probably kill about 2/3 of the entire horde. He usually dies off before that, but he just happens so frequently that he's easily going to be able to take out so many zombies. So turret is definitely one that I would recommend having. Now the last and final one is fireworks. Now this is my personal favorite because it looks amazing and it's actually pretty powerful. Now what fireworks does is when you shoot a zombie, your gun will pop up and a bunch of fireworks will go off and your gun will spin around and shoot all the zombies around it. Now this thing is really powerful, but sometimes it doesn't really want to work, so it really all kind of depends on luck. I've had this thing clear out an entire train of 24 in an instant. I've also had this thing not really kill an entire train of 24, but it's always killed over half of my train, which is always good. So it really doesn't matter if you have them in one big group or one straight line. Honestly, I would think the straight line would probably be better. If you have them in a straight line, this would probably work a lot better than actually having them in one big group. But that's just my personal opinion from what I've seen. But this thing would definitely take out an entire train of 24. It is very powerful. It's good for camping. It's good for cycling. Really whatever you want, because it'll take out those zombies in an instant. You don't have to wait for like a 2 to 3 seconds for that delay. You don't have to wait for the zombies to catch fire or the zombies to get electrocuted or anything like that. They will just immediately die, and that's what I just love about this. It's good to get you out of a jam. It's good to clear out an entire train of 24. It's just all around, in my opinion, the best one to have. First, when I started playing this game, I didn't think fireworks was that useful. I just thought it was something to look pretty. But the more that I started using it, in all honesty, it is definitely my favorite, and this is the one that I try to get on all my weapons. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm very curious to know which one is your guys' favorite, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. Peace.